Maruyoshi! Wahaha! Pro Gamer! Hey everybody, Maruyoshi Pro Gamer here, and this is the 14th episode of my Let's Play of Mario Golf Advanced Tour. Here now, we are going to complete everything at Palms Club. Yep, and so now we're gonna take down Sherry. She claims she's pretty strong in match play, so it's kind of like she's saying that, like, that Grace sucks. And yep, this is the Sherry match music. I don't know, it's very, very pleasant. I like it a lot. Kind of has a tropical vibe to it, and so just gotta make sure I don't hit too incredibly hard here. Going back to front tees, so now I can go for this island much easier again. Rough is not of terrible concern because I'm in a splendid position. Tisk tisk. Going for those weak drives. I guess though if it's enough to get uphill and to the second green, but oh, she could still make it. Interesting way to play the hole, I guess. No, that could be close enough to threaten birdie, so can't get all coy now. Would that be the right word? I don't know. You know, coy and complacent and, you know, bamboozled and whatever. So the tinnitus, it returns. Yeah, you ever get that sort of feeling of like something in your ear? Just so annoying. Okay, so this is a very difficult and awkward putting level here because I'm at just beneath 30, but I'm gonna need more than 30, which means I have to go down to a middle. But middle putts are harder because the increments are, you know, of greater distance, so there's a little bit less margin for error. But if I aim straight, then overhitting is not too great of an issue. So I snag a birdie and win the first hole. So far, so good. This is another one that I'll have to try to play on guitar sometime, but I'll tell you that this is a lot harder than the Grace music is. Especially when it gets to like the part. Like that's a legit intermediate skill sort of phrase there. Might manage to squeak out par here. Yeah, I'll go as usual, I'll go as quick as I can. This should be relatively close. That's not hard, that's not enough, that's probably not enough slope to really alter my putt much or force me to overthink or anything, and that was good distance-wise, I'll give you that, but I win this hole. Poor Sherry. Now I got a par 5. That if you're not intelligent about your tee shot, then it could give you a little bit of trouble. That's not a bad spot. It won't win you longest drive since you have to land on the fairway for those to count, but you're not really keeping track of that. That's only like, you know, sort of a fun, you know, bonus mode if you play with friends or something. Then at least it was it was that way in Mario Golf 64. That was kind of a cool thing you could do to sort of make virtual bets on longest drives and closest to pins on the par 5s and the par 3s. And I'm not sure, can anyone confirm whether that feature has returned to a World Tour? Because, you know, as much as I would love to have and play and record the game, I do not have the means to do so. It's a long story with the terrible tragedy that was with my stupidity and my, you know, maltreatment of my 3DS system, and so I'll have to get another one when it comes time for the holiday, when Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out. So Sherry's got green in regulation. That's pretty good for her, and I have a sort of a not terribly hard, but you have to keep the rain in mind. Not that hard, no. 30 might not cut it, so just to play it safe, I'm gonna go a little stronger. It's probably a good thing I did, too. Poor Sherry. Alright. Stop. Hammer time. There should be a golfer in professional golfer in real life that just has some corny catchphrase. Like John Daly's got grip it and rip it, or Daly, however you pronounce that, I don't care. Or Shooter McGavin from Happy Gilmore, you know. Yeah. That's the thing you gotta love about all those old Adam Sandler movies, is they just have such funny, like, villains that you love to hate. That's part of what makes a good villain in a comedy film. Like, you hate them, but you can't help but like them too for their cheesy factor. Not really in a position to putt from there, and maybe it was a little conservative with the spin there, but not a terrible chip by any means. Ooh, thought she was threatening to sink that. So Sherry will get a solid par here. Just typical. But as long as you're able to play good approaches and hammer out birdies, then you'll be able to win. Not a whole lot of trouble. I'm going to expect this to carry to the green, which if it does, then backspin will definitely be needed. So the last thing you want is... Oh, I thought that was going to bite somewhat, but it didn't. Oh. Yeah, one of these times, sometime in this LP, sometime, I need to record an ace or an albatross. Oh, sweet Jesus. Man, you almost outshot me. Woo! That pixelated beauty. Just enough shadow there to make out some form of... Ah, geez, there I go again. Alright. Enough of the lust for Sherry. Or Sherry ice cream. Ice cream for Sherry ice cream. I think I made that pun in the last LP, too. I don't know if anyone really bothered to comment or care about it or anything like that. I don't know, just for some reason last time there was just some guy that just decided to thinklessly just dislike everything out of a mutual habit, and you know, I hate the people like that, because it's like, if you're gonna dislike something, then at least you know, have constructive feedback, like, you know, tell me how I can improve, or you know, just because it's like, you know, projects and stuff like this, it's like, you know, there's work that goes into it, and, you know, there's sort of a personal pride that goes with it, and, you know, it's sort of a skill or an art form, and you always want to improve at it.
Nice approach.
And, you know, if you don't like the game, then just say so. Not for everybody. But personally, I love the hell out of it, though. You know, and I'm sure I'm not alone. I feel sad with every hole here that we get closer and closer to not seeing Sherry again. Yeah. I bet you after I release this episode and this LP and everything like that, that there's gonna be some major Rule 34 on Sherry, which in this case I will feel terrible and guilty, and I will further reinforce, you know, that there are things terribly wrong with the internet in general. I mean, like, already, like, you know, Rosalina, pretty much, like, the internet has nearly ruined Rosalina. You know, don't even bother looking for Rule 34 Rosalina, just don't. And, you know, people have already posted upskirts, you know, from Smash Bros. For 3DS. Like, what's the point, you know? What is the point? Whatever, I digress. I probably should have used backspin. I don't... Oh, yeah, that's front to back. Gosh darn. Hit pin shot? Okay. Well, at least I don't have any slope to fight, so this should be simple enough. Oh! Ooh, not a bad shot. Bet she was going for par, though. Rough will probably require me to add about another 10 feet or so. But we'll see. As long as I'm aiming straight. Yeah, I thought I aimed at the hole, but well, still going for birdie. Getting closer. Par 3. Should be to where I just barely carry the green and then the spin slows it down. Well done, David. Ah, she's pulling a vanilla on herself. Not smart. Though I'd be impressed if she can sink it. Come on, Sherry. I want us to stick together longer. Yeah, I mean, as far as Toadstool Tour and everything else goes, like, Camelot has, like, almost, like, borderline gone off the deep end as far as, like, you know, as far as women's fashion goes in golf games. And it wasn't until Mario Strikers or Strikers Charge that there was really sort of a, you know, that there were such more radical choices of apparel. Probably I should say. Apparel. Apparel is just such a weird word in general. Or lingerie. You know, why is it always the weird words come from the French? The French. Tisk tisk. Yes, I see I'm on an upslope because it sort of appears as though I'm going higher and softer than usual, so I will have to correct that. A little bit harder than I want, so I need to slow it down a bit. Sorry, Sherry. How much can you do about that? I think have I won every hole so far? Oh, oh yeah, that's right, we tied the 5th one, because Sherry had a hell of a drive on that hole. I'm surprised this isn't the Dormy situation, then. But I think it is the case where either 2 ties or 1 outright win will seal the deal. I'll guarantee you, though, that Tiny and Azalea will be much more difficult. So, you know, don't lose faith in me here. Because the end of the game, I will guarantee you, even for me, it gets hard. Like, some parts even are really hard. But you know, it's like you can't expect the first half of most games to be like extraordinarily difficult. Alright. I'm in that awkward distance range again. so probably gonna do like sort of a punch style thing, and a little backspin to offset the lower and harder trajectory. That worked out pretty well. Ooh, trying to copy my styles, and almost succeeded too. Not a bad putt, but unfortunately, Ivan the Terrible, and the sherry ice cream is mine. 256. A mathematically pleasing number indeed. It is 2 to the 8th power, 4 to the 4th, 16 squared, and it is a wonderfully important number in computer science. And so now, for whatever I want to do, ever, I can play a sherry. Oh, and there's Azalea, playable character in Mario Golf for the Game Boy Color. Color me shocked. Kid must be so happy to have a student like you. Well, maybe, but it's like, you know, he kind of turned tail and, you know, ran and just dumped us at the Marion Club, you know, and just, so, yep, keep polishing your skills, then you can upset the champs and be the best, and that is precisely what I plan to do. So now, Palms Club is 100%. Let's just double check, though. Alright, Palms single tourney, Palms double tourney. 2 matches, and then all the Palms courses. Alright. Let's see if I have time for one of the side games. Okay, that's the one club. So I did that. I beat Club Slots, I beat Go-Go Gates, there's Dunes. There's the Club Maker's Hut. Darn it, Cuckoo Course is closed. Yeah, the only side games left are Cuckoo Course and Elf Short Course. And those are hard. Those are both hard. Well, Elf Short Course is super hard. Cuckoo Course is not terrible if you're strong and good, and you have high impact. High impact is probably the most important thing to have there in that regard. Traditional golf, yep. I guess I don't have much of a choice but now to go to Dunes. So to break up the overall monotony of playing matches, let's go into the some of the side challenges. There's the putting green. Let's explore. There's the putting green. There's stuff over here. That's the approach area. There's Azalea. And then there's a side path here. Ah, Pokey, what a troll. I suppose I have to hit you now. Ooh, and there's a wind blowing now, too. Hopefully this goes far enough. Ow! Okay, so oh, that's neat. So it's like I knocked one of his segments. So there he is again. So I have to hit him again. And each time I have to hit him from farther away. So that sort of makes it a little harder. But to minimize the influence of the wind, I could hit more of a punch, as long as I get the distance right, and RNG's smiles on me, then I should be good. So that's another segment done. That'll be... Gotta hit him one more time. Oh, he's all the way over. Okay, little jerk. So I got... okay, so... I have to hit him. This is the closest I can get to him. Yeah, and he's harder to hit since there's only one part of his body left instead of 3. So you gotta be sort of accurate at this point. Ow! There he goes. And what is this? Yes. This is the best item in the game. Custom ticket C. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. 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 Best item in the game. Oh, can't die, can't die. Hey, Azalea. I will meet up with you later. So there's that. And now where's the tea box? Okay, tea box is over there. Good, good. Alright, let's see. I suppose I have time for this challenge. We're practicing mid-range putting and having a challenge. Try to sink 7 to 10 putts from about 12 yards away. This, I feel, is easier than the putting challenge at the Palms Club, where you had to hit, like, 92, 100-yard, 100-foot putts within an ever-decreasing radius from the cup. Because it's like if you know, the hard part is hitting the mark. Yeah, I overhit that, so that's the hard part. But otherwise, overall aiming, there's not a whole bunch of slope on this. And it's just a matter of not overhitting by like more than one mark or so. And, you know, not overthinking your aim. Otherwise, you should be fine, because as I've said before, you can overhit your putts by usually about up to 5 feet most of the time. So far, so good. I'm gonna try to do these quickly, but not too quick. I think I'm over-aiming on some of these that have slope on them. That or I'm hitting too hard. Yep. Alright, 5 and 7. Okay, calm down, calm down. At least there's not multiple difficulty levels for this one. Good. 6, 8. Yeah, the hard part is distance control. Yeah, it's downhill, so maybe hitting a little softer might actually be a good thing. 8 to 10 is not bad for how quick I went. I'm gonna dump the points into Ella this time. She probably needs it. Give her just enough of a fade to be able to hit around stuff, but not so much that it gets in the way. Got that done. How's your iron control? Oh, there's difficulty levels. Yikes. Okay. I'll save that. Alright, let's see. What's this? Can you stick shots? If you can hit 8 out of 10. Huh. This doesn't seem terribly hard. Maybe it's just the wind is a challenge. And making sure that you don't do, like, you know, super backspin or something like that, because that can definitely hurt you. Yeah, with most of these, using backspin will cause a similar amount of bite to how far forward you roll. On these longer ones, anyway. But it's a matter of caring enough. So far, so good. I'll try to sink one of these.
Nice shot.
Careful. Wow, the wind really took that one. Yikes. Yeah, the wind is a lot more of a factor on approaches in this game than it is in Toadstool Tour. A lot more.
Nice shot.
That was close. I'm gonna give it a slight bit more. Ugh. Wow. Somehow lost a bunch of distance. One more.
Okay. Nice shot. Good.
Alright, good. 100. Now split them about evenly.
New course unlocked.
Yep, I'm good at stick shots. Now, I got the club ticket, I got the ticket C, and I can use that to get the superpowers, but I'm not going to do that yet because that would actually probably make this iron challenge a little bit more difficult. So, what I'll do is, next episode, I will take on this iron challenge here, and then I will pick up the, and then I'll pick up the superpowers, and you'll see how strong my character becomes, and that you'll see that drives going over 300 yards will be a normality, and you know, just I'll be cutting these courses apart like they're paper. So join me next time where we visit our main man Hephaestus, or however you say it, Hephaestus, and he gives me the best clubs in the game, and we just kick ass and take no prisoners. So this has been the 14th episode of Let's Play Mario Golf Advance Tour for the Wii U Virtual Console, originally Game Boy Advance, and I will see you next time.